What going, YouTube, man? It's your boy J Smalls. I'm coming at y'all boys with another video, man. Today we're reacting to the Warriors just told the NBA no by Hoop Reports. Now y'all know Hoop Reports. He like Jimmy Hot Roller. He be dropping them bangers. I ain't even gonna lie. And it's about my team, so you know we already had to check it out. But if you clicking on this video, man, I truly do appreciate you for watching. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully you're having a fantastic and incredible, great day. You feel what I'm saying? And a shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to be here, allowing y'all to be here. Just everything He has done for us. Truly, thank you, Jesus Christ. But let me stop all my yapping, man. Without further ado, video. Oh wait, okay, hold on. We're gonna redo that. Without further ado, video.
If there's one thing the NBA has been chasing,
don't mind the first take though.
A fresh superstar to lead the game into its next era.
Uh-oh, you're already coming with the suspension, baby.
The town ain't big enough for the both of us. And in its rush to crown a new king, the NBA has been quietly closing the chapter on its old legends.
Well, Scottie Pippen's fouling Curry in the backcourt, and Steve Kerr. That's.
I mean, thank you. Okay, I don't want to pause already.
Steph Curry and the Warriors, however, won't let anyone else write the ending to their story.
I feel like that's okay. I'm sorry, I gotta pause that. I'm a reactor that lets y'all know what I think. I ain't just gonna sit here and just say yes or no. I'm just keep it straight up. I feel like that's one thing. I feel like because at first a lot of people I feel like they didn't really notice, or yeah, a majority of people didn't really notice. It would just be like people who probably Warriors fans or Curry fans or maybe even some outsiders. But now it's low-key starting to get known that alright, now the refs are cheating against Curry. Now people are actually seeing what the NBA and the refs got going on, what Nike in the NBA got going on. There is a legit straight pure hatred for Stephen Curry. He's too good at basketball, bro. And it's like, even when he does get even a little bit of the foul calls that he should get, now we're like, thank you, they're actually finally calling something, which is obviously better than nothing. You would rather take something than nothing. But it shouldn't even be like that, bro. Obviously, they're not going to get every call right, but the blatant calls, bro, that they be missing, and then they might call like maybe 1, 2, maybe 3, now we're getting all happy. Like, it shouldn't even be like that, bro. Like, bro, I'm not understanding. If the refs know my dog is getting straight grabbed, hugged, anything in the book, tickled, who knows? Why are y'all not paying even more attention then? That should, because you already know is to your knowledge. So it's not like, well, I missed it. Nah, gang. You already know what's going on. They'll be doing that on purpose, bro. It's not like they don't know. This has been going on for games, maybe years. Okay? There is no excuse. But you could be calling them fouls for SGA. You know, I said no bad SGA is still nice. Don't get me wrong, but come on, dude. Curry should be getting free throws just like everybody else. I don't want to hear that he shoots threes all the time. If you say that, you don't know the ball. Now, anyway. If you said bless you, appreciate that, my boy.
I wanted to see how really hot I was. We're smart and tough, and I think we're going to be in good shape.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn it a little bit. I'm gonna turn him a little bit so y'all can hear a little better. Right, there you go.
This big game sort of setting.
Oh no, this is
I'm
tough.
turning him a little bit more.
You know, I definitely was thinking about Clay in Chicago.
Now, with the 2025 playoffs underway, possibly Steph Curry's final chance at glory, one critical question remains.
Maybe.
Can the Golden State Warriors disrupt the NBA's narrative one last time?
Yes! 100% yes! That's not even a question, Twin. What are we talking about, gang?
Will the league finally get what it wants?
Like, come on.
Erase them from the story. From
No.
what I've seen so far, the Warriors have a clear message for the NBA. We're not done until we say we're done.
Warriors are a minus 200 favorite.
Golden State is minus 200?
Yeah.
Wow, they're a huge favorite. Oh my
Yeah. Yeah, because y'all forget who the Warriors were, bro. Yeah. Y'all, you know what? I'm gonna wait till he says something, bro. It's literally only a minute. If I keep doing this, this junk gonna be
Y'all
45
see this
minutes.
guy? Yeah. He just got ghosted, left on red. Now he's overthinking everything. Was it his words?
Yeah, nice try, buddy.
It comes
Hey, I mean, you do what you gotta do, though. Shout out Manscaped.
Boy,
Dang, how long is this ad? All right, there you go.
On Sunday, April 20th, I honestly wasn't sure if I was watching basketball or rugby. Like, what in the world was this?
Like, come on, bro.
I played
Like, Dylan Brooks. Okay, Dylan Brooks. It gets to a point, dude.
in school, and I swear, this looked exactly.
Yo! This man just Roman Reigns spear trucked him, gang. Like, all right. See, okay. Now, I never even knew this happened, to be honest, bro.
I played rugby.
Bro, look. He had the full. You cannot tell me, dog. He straight up speared him. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care if you all the way back here, gang. You got a good enough, way good enough angle as what he got a good an angle as what Jinxie would say, bro. I don't know if that was corny. Hey, if it was, I never say that again. Anyway, bro, look at this form. Only if you would have lunged a little bit harder, this would have been the most perfect spear I've ever seen in the NBA. Maybe Dylan Brooks should try for the WWE. Because at this point, bro, this ain't even basketball. Look at this. My brother Gary Payne is perfectly angled, bro. He's been. This is how you know the spear took effect. This not even basketball, gang. Look, is this rugby or is this WWE? It's one of the two. It ain't hooping. You know what I'm saying? And low key, Dylan Brooks will play football because this is a mediocre form tackle right here. Maybe he need to go play safety or something, go light something up. He want to do this right here. Like, come on, bro.
Looked exactly like the drills our coach taught us.
Exactly. Oh, who reports play rugby?
This was supposed to be a basketball game, which was surprising because for 48 straight minutes, I once again saw an NBA team completely manhandle the Warriors. And somehow, the refs just swallowed their whistles.
My God, if you look at the replays on these rebound battles,
Like, bro.
I don't even know what sport we're watching at times.
Okay, Sengun, I ain't like you little fish, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you little sus gang.
In particular, was being grabbed, pulled, hugged off the ball everywhere he moved.
All right, okay.
They were tugging on his arms like it was a wrestling match. And still, nothing from the officials.
They're not calling all of this action, and I don't know how.
It's official. Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh,
After a
dude.
decade of this, the NBA would finally step in and say, hey, maybe we should protect our most marketable superstar.
Duh!
But instead, sitting there, watching it unfold live, it felt like there were enough missed calls for Steph to shoot 30 free throws. So how many did he actually take? Go ahead. Take a guess.
Well,
If you thought 20,
no, obviously, no, they ain't giving none of that, bro.
Nope. Steph Curry just 2 free throws.
So you're telling me, all right, this is, okay. Now, I know, like, you know, some people be, like, people saying overboard, whatever. This is how you know that it's rigged. Everybody knows what was happening in game 1. My brother Curry was legit getting shrugged, grabbed, hugged, running through, pushed while trying to even shoot the right, hit a layup, some. Bro. And you can't even lie and say, well, he's not getting fouled, he's flopping. And the thing is, he's not even flopping either. Some NBA players, they would just start flopping over. He wasn't even flopping, bro. That was just what was going on. And my brother still went crazy. He still had 30. And he only had 2 free throws. You're telling me Amin Thompson, Dylan Brooks had more free throws taken than Stephen Curry. Jabari Smith Jr. gang? Are you serious? Steven Adams and Stephen Curry had the same amount of free throw attempts, bro. Seriously, what are we talking about here? This is not even making chronological sense. Now, people should be able to put 2 and 2 together. Curry's too good. If he has 30 free throws, he might even drop 60. He should have at least got 20, 25 at worst. Because, it's going to get to the point where, low-key, I might just get taken out. I'm getting fouled so much, bro. Now, it's like, all right, maybe the first 2, 3, 4. After the 4th, okay, now I'm kind of hot. The 5th, I'm hot. And they just keep doing it over. Like, bro, I know this had nothing to do with Curry. This man, Jalen Green, as y'all saw, this man drove and he legit he swung his arm back around and he gripped Gary Payne's head like he was a little kid telling his little son that was walking behind him to come up here. I've never seen something like this before. The Houston Rockets, they don't care. Even you do get said they're not calling nothing. Basically, you might as well just keep knowing everything you do. Especially Curry. He ain't getting no free throw now. Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying, he got like, what, 7 or something. But Curry, no, gang, they ain't doing that. No free throws for Curry, bro. Like, what are we talking about here?
2. And just for context,
like, come on, bro.
This was on a game-high 19 shot attempts while getting
game-high 19 shot attempts with 2 free
the ball on
watch this.
Every single possession.
That is so dirty. That is so dirty. Oh my gosh. That is so dirty. Do you see? See, it's not even that like Curry's like my favorite player. It's the fact that this is just known. It is so disgusting and dirty where you purposely hinge your body so you can put your feet in somebody's landing zone, bro. I understand you trying to be a villain or whatever, but I ain't gonna lie, you just mad lame, you mad corny. It's just like, dog, why are you purposely trying to hurt somebody, bro? Are y'all that desperate to win? You purposely are putting your feet in his landing zone. Like, okay, he took it out literally maybe 0.1 second, but low-key there, it might have been too late. Was that a foul?
Possession.
No foul. Curry, like, he has no room to move. My brother Dylan Brooks just hovered over him, bro. Like, he's trying to cuddle him. What is he supposed to do? I hate when people give no landing space. Like, look at this, bro. That is my biggest pet peeve in basketball, when people do not give landing space, and they do it on purpose. You can make it's easy to make an effort to not get in somebody's landing space, bro.
But
that's disgusting.
After everything he's done for the game,
that's
redefining
disgusting.
how it's played, expanding the league globally. This is how he's treated?
That man got clutched and grabbed and held and pulled all over the court, and
they're still at 3-1.
But I guess that's the thing about true greatness. It's not about having everything.
And he dead left in the line.
It's not about being the league's new poster boy.
Or that's not. Yeah, kind of. Or what?
About refusing to become a footnote, no matter how hard the world tries to turn the page without you. Refusing to become a footnote.
See, you can't look at this. He is holding his own the whole.
Turn the page without you. And speaking of footnote, that's exactly how it felt watching that play-in game against Memphis. Holy smokes. Down the stretch, literally every call went Memphis's way. Almost like the refs were doing everything they could to hand them the game. And there's one play I still can't get over. Off a rebound, Moses Moody strips the ball clean from Zach Edey. Edey then shoves him to the floor with both hands. And somehow, the foul gets called on Kevon Looney.
The scramble. Oh, no. That's not a foul on Looney.
All right. Okay. All right.
Kevon Looney, people.
This wasn't some meaningless second quarter mistake either. This was with just 14 seconds left in the fourth.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be honest. At first, I knew it was the Warriors evolved too. At first, I just thought it was Curry. Now, low-key, bro, this is my truly, like, take from just so far. We still got 7, 8 more minutes to go. I think the NBA is legit trying everything in their power to make sure the Warriors don't win. Because I don't, like, they're, like, now it's just unexplainable. Like, I was gonna say they're trying to make it unblatant, but dog, it's just so blatant. And this is how you know the Warriors are so nice. The fact that they're even still winning. Like, low-key, like, if they were losing and this was happening, like, low-key, I'm saying this is the reason why they're losing. But they're still winning games, and they're still up 3-1. While playing rugby, while the best player not getting foul calls, while them as a team getting straight hacked. Like, what is it about the Warriors that the NBA doesn't like? I understand Curry's their player. He doesn't go for knock yards, fine. But at the end of the day, Curry is literally one of the faces, if not probably the most popular player in the NBA. The Warriors are probably bringing in the most cash flow, especially in the playoffs, than probably any other team will. I'm pretty sure they're probably bring more than the Lakers. I would think they would probably bring more than the Lakers. So, or if not, they're literally neck to neck or they're super close. Why do they not want the Warriors to win? Like, bro, they can submit anything they want. The Warriors could probably submit all the complaints, but the NBA's not going to do nothing. They got an agenda we don't know about, bro. Straight like that. It's something we don't know about. Because it gets to a point of, all right, now it's just over and over repeatedly in our face. Like, now I'm not shocked. Ever.
Because of that call, Edey stepped to the line, drained both free throws, and nearly stole the entire game.
Facts.
This was a do-or-die play-in game. Arguably the most important game of the season for both teams.
Facts. Because then they'll be playing against OKC. First round.
And I don't even want to talk about Game 2 against the Rockets.
It was happening.
Because after watching that, Game 1 looked like a non-contact sport. You see what I mean now? The NBA's made up its mind. They're tired of the Warriors. They're ready to move on. Luckily,
can somebody like sue the NBA for this, bro?
Warriors fans, the team isn't backing down.
Ugh.
Looking the NBA straight in the eyes and saying no.
The challenge. I'm loving this video, man.
Let's keep it real for a second.
Hopefully I'm entertaining.
2025 might be the toughest road the Warriors have ever faced on their way to a title. I'm not trying to look past anyone, but let's say they handle the Rockets.
No. You can look past the Rockets, twin.
Either the Lakers and their whistle-happy refs, or the guy they're already calling Baby Jordan. And if they somehow survive that, then above the clouds, where few dare to reach, that's where the monsters wait. First up, SGA and the 68-win Thunder. One of the most efficient, well-coached young cores I've seen in years.
Any question in your mind who the best team in the Western Conference is?
I'm going to have to say OKC by far.
Shaq. OKC, the best team in the Western Conference by far. I feel bad, my brother. I feel bad. The Warriors are gonna object that. Object that very hard.
This isn't just another team. They're tied for the 6th best record in NBA history.
Yeah.
For perspective,
we don't care.
Out of nearly 1,700 teams in NBA history, only 6 have reached 68 wins. 6 out of 1,700.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a crazy fire stat, though. I'm not gonna lie.
A generation type of team. 121 to 116. That was the score of the Warriors' play-in game over Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. A hard-fought win, though the refs definitely left their fingerprints on the
end. Come on.
But yet, that same Grizzlies team just got annihilated.
Okay, but let's be fair. This could be a hot take. I'm gonna be honest. Ja Morant plays that game. They're down 2-1. I low-key think the Grizzlies, like Ja Morant said, would tie the series 2-2 against the Thunder, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like Ja said, bro, and this is not glazed, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. I feel like they figured, or something happened. They figured something out. They were literally blowing them out the game before. Didn't execute. They absolutely launched that lead. Now, the game after that, they're up by 30 again. But then they take out Ja Morant. See, it's like, the Thunder to me are not as good as what their record says. I know some people say your record tells you, no. The Thunder are not 68 win good, okay? I'm going to be honest. And the playoffs are going to show that, when they play the Warriors, if they make it to the Warriors, you know what I'm saying? It's going to show. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to come to light. But, bro, I'm not saying the Grizzlies would have won the series. I'm not saying they would have lost. I'm just saying they're at least going to 6 games. That's what I'm saying. If Ja Morant does not get hurt. Am I tripping though? Am I wrong? Because if we kind of see what was going on. Hey, let's be honest here.
In Oklahoma City Thunder. And when I say annihilated, I mean completely destroyed. I'm talking fate of the universe on the line. Okay. Martians aiming the death
come on, bro.
Earth.
Okay, if Ja Morant get hurt, relax, buddy. Okay, calm down. Relax.
That point differential that they had this regular season was the best point differential, not just this season.
Hang on, that game 1 win was kind of crazy, though. I'm not going to lie.
That blowout, Desmond Bane, a cornerstone of Memphis's Big Three, recorded a jaw-dropping -51, the worst plus-minus in playoff history.
Dude. -51? You got in the game and you are legit launching the Grizzlies at this point. You're not even trying to win. -51? I've never even seen a plus-minus past like maybe -15. I want to say 20, but I'm positive I've never even seen a 20 before. -51 gang? Or even, bro, I'm sorry. Desmond Bain. Now I think he did hoop like game 3 or game 4 or something, but bro. That is disgusting. You truly have to get in the lab every single day now after this and perfect your craft. Bro.
I've watched basketball.
I'm crying if I get a -51 on national television, bro. I mean, it happened when -51 don't happen. That's the first time it's happened. But dude,
like that was even possible.
Nah, for real, that's what I'm saying.
Things get scarier for the Warriors.
Okay, relax.
The NBA loves SGA right now.
Okay, you're right.
He's the league's new golden boy.
You're right.
The man gets whistles every time people look at him wrong.
You're right.
So, in addition to their already overwhelming juggernaut of a team, the Warriors are going to have the refs against them. Then, if they survive that gauntlet, there's Boston.
I got to keep my eyes on the Boston Celtics. If they're healthy, I don't see anybody beating them.
Some fans call them boring.
Warriors own the Celtics. Curry and Jimmy Butler. Okay, calm down, bro.
They're a modern-day juggernaut. Deep, disciplined, dangerous. They've got the tools, the experience, and this year, they've heard the disrespect, and now they're out to prove every critic wrong. The Warriors revolutionized the three-point era with Steph Curry at the helm. But the Celtics team might be the greatest three-point shooting team as a unit in NBA history.
All right, bro. Listen here. Just cause the Boston Celtics shoot 100 threes per game does not mean they are the best shooting team in NBA history. I am not letting that slide, bro. If somebody came up to me and told me the Boston Celtics of this year is the best shooting team in NBA history, bro, I'm going to look at them, give them a stupid look, maybe the meanest side I ever. Probably not even say nothing. I might just start laughing, or maybe I just turn around, walk around, and go on with my day. Because why are you saying this to me? Bro, they chuck 83s a game. If they shoot threes, I would hope they're literally bound to have games where they're legit just lacing that John, bro. I mean, that's all they got. They just be launching them Johns. That's probably all they do in practice. They get on the shooting machine, and then all they do is shoot threes. That's it. Some games they straight butts. Some games they just hitting everything. Like, come on, bro. Stop it. Uber point out, mesh you, man. My dude. Boston Celtics, dude. That they have no ORF for a reason. Now, I'm not hating on them because acting like they are super nice. They are very nice. Bro, relax, calm down. Not. Calm down. And if somebody asked me, well, what team then? I don't know. I got to think about that.
Not because of one iconic shooter, but because of the relentless volume, elite spacing, and the sheer...
Now, everybody on their team, now think about it, can't low-key shoot, though. I'm not even going to lie.
Boston and the refs all lined up against them.
Yeah, that's facts,
this
bro.
This isn't just a tough path. In terms of sheer difficulty, this might top any postseason Steph's ever been through.
No, for sure.
But
100%.
All is not lost. Yes, OKC is dangerous. Yes, the Celtics are dangerous. But here's what the Warriors got going for them. If you had to guess how good the Warriors have been since acquiring Jimmy Butler, how good would you say they are?
Number one. What are we talking about here? Number one.
Take a wild guess.
Past number one, baby.
Just for context, they ended the season as the 7th seed in the West. And in the big picture, 10 teams had better records than their 48 wins, while 2 others matched them. But guess how they ranked after the Butler trade? If you said 10th in the league,
no,
you're wrong.
Tripping.
7th?
No,
still
tripping.
Wrong. 5th?
No,
close.
Tripping.
The answer? third.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that, baby.
Since that fateful day in February, the Warriors have had the third best record in the entire league. Only, literally, OKC and the Celtics have more wins than they...
So you're telling me the Warriors went 31-23 after the fact? Wait. How did the Celtics be better if the Warriors have more wins and less losses? Now, I think they did play one extra game, but still. Wait, what did he talk? I don't know. Am I dumb?
It's not by a wide margin, and it's not impossible to surmount them.
No, it's not.
So what if OKC won 68 games?
Yeah.
How many
Bro,
years of championship experience
OKC's not scared worthy, bro. Okay, relax.
Compared to the Warriors. And as for the Celtics, back in 2022, they were the favorites too. Bigger, longer, more athletic.
I remember that.
They overwhelmed Golden State. But we all saw how that turned out. Then ask yourself, over the past few years, who's been Boston's kryptonite? And
Jimmy get buckets, playoff Jimmy get buckets, Butler, baby.
Play now. Oh, and one more thing. Since the trade, the Warriors haven't just been winning. They've had the #1 defense in the entire NBA. So, I guess that just means one thing. We're about to test out Nico Harrison's theory. Does defense actually win championships? If the Warriors pull this off, it won't just be another ring. It could be the defining chapter of their entire dynasty.
Bro,
At 30,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even just talking about Curry. Well, obviously Curry's gonna be the girl if they win this year. But not even that. If the Warriors legit win this year, I know it's like they have like easiest path to deliver. I ain't gonna lie, their path's like low key kind of hard. But anyway, that's besides the point. If they win this year, the Warriors are 100%. They already had the best team in NBA history with KD and all that. And we already know that. But they are 100%. It's not even close to best dynasty ever. And it's like, it's not even like the Warriors like were dominating most of the season. Or no. People were saying they legit weren't even going to make the play-in. They got a player in February that people thought, A, the team was either going to stay the same, or B, the team was going to get worse. Nobody cared about it. They're like, Jimmy Butler's washed, Jimmy's this. They get Jimmy. They have the third best record in the NBA. They get in the play-in. Now the rest are big hating. Win that. They get in the first round and obviously we're not in the second round yet. But the refs big hating. Like, I'm gonna lie, it's so blatant. You can't even say like people making it up. No, twin. It's clear as day difference. Refs big hating. Up 3-1 as the 7th seed going against the 2nd seed. Every team they were going, bro, imagine a 7th seed winning an NBA title, bro. Against the 2nd seed, if the Timberwolves win whatever seed they are, then they're probably going to go against OKC, the #1 seed. Then they're probably going to go against the Celtics. Like, come on, bro. The best dynasty ever. Curry's the GOAT. Jimmy Butler, I ain't gonna lie, he's moving different. Draymond, everybody on the team moving different, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Warriors greatest franchise of all time. At this point, I don't even care about all the extra winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just be honest, bro.
He's still the heartbeat of it all. He's never been the biggest, never the fastest.
Facts.
And at this point, he's definitely not the youngest.
Nah, he's like, what, 35, 34?
Chasing greatness with a joy no stat can capture.
36
with a fire no algorithm can predict. He's battling more than just opponents. He's staring down Father Time.
Literally.
Look the other way. And
while getting straight hats.
Him off. And his team out of the future. And yet, through the doubt, the silence, the slow fade into irrelevance, they refuse to fold. They've been called washed, outdated, too old for this new NBA built on youth, hype, and
Golden State? Come on, Skip. I don't even know why Skip Bay is talking, bro.
Still believing. Because for them, it's never been just about banners. It's about legacy and proving that belief still matters. That character, sacrifice, and commitment still have a place in this game. And maybe that's our lesson too. In a world obsessed with the next big thing, where everyone thinks they know your ceiling, your value, your ending, remember this. Real greatness isn't handed to you. It's earned.
Earned, not given, baby. Well, depending on who you are, it might be given. But the greatness he's talking about, no, that's earned. You feel me?
One defiant moment at a time. Because the world will always try to move on without you. Write you off, call you finished. But the truth is, greatness lives in those who keep showing up. In those
every
who
day.
turn doubt into fuel.
Facts, every day.
Into battle cries. So,
with
believe
Lord,
this,
though. You feel me?
Destiny doesn't belong to the future. It belongs to those who refuse to be erased. To those who won't let their story be written by someone else's pen. And in the end, that might be what legacy truly means.
Yo, W speech by Hoop Reports. W video. I ain't gonna lie, great videos. Shout out Hoop Reports, man. The original video will be in the description down below. But this will be the end of the video, man. If you did stay this long and watch, I truly do appreciate you for watching. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully, I entertained you. You know what I'm saying? But stay blessed up in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of y'all day or night, whatever. And hopefully y'all boys have a good one, man. I'm out there, man.